Hey, what's going on, guys? We at the Lit Up AV podcast. We got Polar Bear with us today.
What up, what up, what up? How you doing? What is this? This is my camera, right?
This camera is the one that we focus on the most, but this does get you. Yes, sir.
Okay. What's up? How's it going?
Now it's the wrong camera.
Oh, fuck, dude. Hi. What's up?
Just talk to all three of them, my brother.
Get my cross-eyed shit going. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, but he does comedy, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're excited to see you today, man.
Yeah.
Kind of hear about how the tour went that you went on a tour recently, right?
Yeah, last year. My first, nationwide tour.
And then you got another one coming up next month?
This year we're working out the new hours, so it's not really like an official tour. There's going to be a bunch of shows.
Okay.
But the next nationwide tour won't be till next year because I have to work on a whole new hour of material.
Yeah,
so that'll be this year of just doing clubs and kind of just fucking around,
Yeah.
How's that going?
We'll see. It starts next month.
Oh no, your new material. Working on it.
It's good, man. I have to work on it more. I've been trying to get all the skits and podcast episodes and shit recorded and taken care of and stacked up so I can solely concentrate on the material. Mm-hmm. Because when you write material, you need all your focus on the material. You can't really at least I can't. I can't juggle a whole bunch of different shit. So let me get this, pile it up, get a social media dude, post this here. And then I can just sit there in a dark room and focus on my shit, So that's what I need.
The funniest shit comes from the darkest coldest room.
Yeah. You're the light in the dark.
Exactly.
You just pitch black and you hear somebody snickering.
Fuck that. I'm out.
It's crazy. We were just talking I've known Polar Bear for a decade, bro.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And bro, my boy, he lost a lot of weight, man.
Yeah.
Looking good, bro.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Been trying, dude. I have to. Fuck. Doing that stuff on the road and going to so many different places and traveling, that shit takes a toll on you, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we were going on tour and shit, bro, I got fatter, bro.
That's the hardest thing.
Bro, to not eat fast food. It's just...
Or gas stations. Every gas station you stop at on the road and shit, you just I'm gonna get a soda and I'm gonna get some snacks. Yeah.
Them chips, bro. Them chips will blow you up, man.
The only thing that kind of kept me focused on the road is because if I knew a girl was gonna be in a town that I had been talking to here and there, I wouldn't stop and get gas station food, because I'm not trying to have the shits when I go see her, I'm not trying, hey, what's up, kissing on her neck, oh shit, wait a minute, fuck.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
I'm using her face towels.
I'm good, but I did find out a successful move to hide your farts in the bathroom.
In the shower?
No,
what you do?
No, grab toilet paper and roll it up. And then put it right on your butthole and just right there, and it sounds like a fucking silencer on a.
Hit a little muffler right there.
And sometimes, if you don't have it right, no, you got to move it and just apply a little pressure. Don't go all the way in there, because then you're gay. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. If you're gay,
no cap, man.
It's 2023. You're a very brave person.
That's his white side, man. I'm just
you have to.
This conversation went crazy fast.
What's gonna happen? We never know where this conversation's gonna go when I'm on the podcast. That's the fun part about it.
We're less than 2 minutes in. We're already on fingers to the butthole.
That's right. Yeah.
That's usually how it goes on tour.
Yeah. Just, where's this hand going? I don't know.
Nah, that gotta be the white side, man. The Mexicans, I'll be like, hey, I found something. that one was for free.
So for the new material you're making, are you doing a whole new style of stuff, or are you kind of doing still a continuation of the skits that you've been on for a while?
No, I'm trying to kind of go towards a new style and do more of my shit, there'll still be some half white, half Hispanic stuff, but it's not going to be a lot,
It's what blew you up, made you real famous and stuff. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that part of the show, that material was, it's about 20 minutes of the set that I had now that I filmed.
Yeah.
And I had been doing a lot of those jokes since I started comedy.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm kind of I'm ready to retire them and kind of move on and go into another avenue, you know? So I'm still going to do my sex jokes. Those are that's my bread and butter. I grew up with those kind of comedians, you know? I love doing those jokes. So like I'm still gonna do them. You know?
Yeah.
So
I love the family jokes that you have though, man. I want to know, what does your white side of the family think about it? They're like, is your uncle like, I don't act like that?
oh no, they love it.
They love it.
Yeah, man. They do. They love it. They're they watch, and my mom said that they would watch them like on family vacations and shit, and like they would just like watch it and laugh, and you know,
family vacations.
Yeah,
super white.
Yeah. But my uncle Bart, so like,
oh my god,
the voice I do.
What's Bart short for?
No, listen, the voice.
Bartholomew.
The Barton motherfucker. Okay,
My bad.
The voice I do for my Uncle Bart on the skits is not his actual voice. I just kind of did it just because I was like, well, I want to be extra white and extra funny, you know? But my Uncle Bart is like a character all in himself because like he says like white shit, like, but like country white shit.
Yeah,
like, he'll be like, good night, like, you turkey, you know, like he's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, man, they all love it, you know?
Yeah, your white side that you represent a whole lot is like the real proper kind. I think of my family, I think more of like the trailer park kind of.
Yeah.
Like different.
When I was
white.
I did a show in where was that? I think it was in Columbus, Ohio. And I was out there and I was talking about the half white, half Hispanic stuff. And there was a white dude in the audience who didn't really like the jokes. And he was like, that's not my white side of the family. And I was like, well, I don't know, dude. Like, that's my white side.
That's mine.
And I was like, shit. I was like, I really pissed that dude off. I'm probably going to go by my car and see like burning crosses and like fucking dudes on horses and shit.
I was wondering what your worst heckler experience was.
Oh, they had to kick him out.
Oh, that was the worst one though that you've had?
No, that's not the worst one. I think the worst one, I mean, it depends. I've had a lot of bad ones, but like nothing. The worst one was in El Paso.
Texas?
This dude, he went there with his girl, and I was going back into the green room, and he saw me, and he was like, "Oh shit, it's you! What's up, man?" I was like, "Hey, what's going on, bro?"
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, my girl's a really big fan of you. She really likes you, and we're here because of her." And I was like, "Oh, that's awesome, cool," you know, like being real friendly and cordial, like I always am with people. And I went to the green room. I came back. He said, "What's up, man?" I was like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "Hey, I want to buy you a drink." I was like, "Yeah, I just got one." I was like, "But after I get off stage, it's like we can grab a few drinks or whatever." And he was like, "All right, cool." And so my buddy Israel goes up on stage before me, and he sees him, and that dude had like a Raiders jersey on. And so like he goes in on him, and he is like, "Who's this fucking cholo here sitting in the front?" And like just fucking starts like railing on him like hard, dude. That's not even a real Raiders jersey, you know? Like, where'd you get that at Fellas Paredes? And like, you know, like just fucking talking shit. And so by the time I got up on stage, he was already drinking, and he was already like a little agitated. And I guess he went to the bar, and he was talking loud, and I didn't hear him on stage.
Yeah.
But one of the guys went up that worked there. I was like, "Hey, you got to keep it down." And he got pissed off.
Yeah.
And so they kicked him out. And when they kicked him out, he was like, "Oh, I left something at the table. I'm going to go get it real quick." And he came in, and he grabbed his phone, and he turned on the light. And he was like, fake ass Mexican. And I was, Wow. And I was like, because at first, when you see a light and you're on stage, you think that somebody's giving you a light to like wrap it up. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is the early show, but I literally just got up here. Like, there's something going on. And I was like, is somebody giving me a light? And then he started saying that. And then like, I was like, oh shit, was that the dude that was right here in the front? And everybody was like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that motherfucker was going to buy me a drink, that fucking cheap motherfucker.
She kicked that on purpose.
How does that, did that throw you off your game while you were going, or did you just roll it off like it was nothing?
I roll it off, dude. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and there is like actual fucking real cholo dudes there who are like, man, fuck that puto. Dude.
Yeah.
We got you, bro. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
we got
that. He ain't
you,
going to
bro.
do shit.
I feel you, man.
I appreciate it.
That's me going on Montopolis. I got the hook on my back.
Yeah. Well, good.
What do you feel about that whole George Lopez, Ralph Barbosa thing, bro?
Man,
being a Hispanic, a Hispanic.
I've known the whole thing about George Lopez and not like supporting Latino comedians for years, and I've never agreed with it. I actually like lost respect for him when I saw it or whatever, you know. But I mean, that's kind of like there's drama in the comedy scene that like a lot of us don't talk about because we don't get into the fucking cheese man like fucking gossiping and all that shit, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, like a lot of comedians will, but it's just one of those things of like, all right, well, I already fucking knew this. It doesn't surprise me type shit, you know? I think it's fucked up, you know, that he doesn't want to get his people on. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, like it bothers me, but at the same time, I don't ever let anything bother me to where it's gonna like fuck up my day or fuck up my mood type shit, you know?
Yeah.
So you just kind of like roll with the punches, but yeah, it's fucked up, especially like with Paul Rodriguez, you know, because like the clip they had with him is like, you don't want to get anybody else like in a casino because you want to be the only Latino comedian in a casino? Like that's the stupidest thing.
That's dumb as shit, bro. Like,
yeah, that's dumb.
And as like a consumer, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to like think, man, like a lot of Mexicans are gonna be on because of this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know the comedy world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that shit just like.
But see, to me, it's the stupidest thing because the Latino community, gente, raza, like they support the fuck out of their people.
Yeah.
You know, so like you can have Paul Rodriguez one weekend and George Lopez the next weekend. All shows will sell out.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's not gonna pull anything away from you.
Yeah.
You know, so like I don't know, but
Ego.
you know. Yep. Ego like a motherfucker.
Man, I didn't even know he did his ex-wife like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know any. I don't know too much about George Lopez
She
except
gave
he
him
had
like,
that show.
What did she give him, a kidney?
Kidney. She gave him one of her kidneys and then he divorced her.
bro.
Oh wow,
Bro, what kind of
Fucking dirty.
bro?
That's some dirty shit.
Bro,
she's probably like he should have died.
what kind of shit is that though, bro? Like,
That's like page like 598 on Pornhub. That's that dark porn. Like, gave my husband my kidney and then he divorced me after he came on my face. Like, oh wow, okay. I'll watch it. Yeah. All right.
No, that's messed up though. But that's.
bro, they can't get no more fucked up than that, man. Like,
Yeah.
I got my ex-wife's kidney in me.
It's fucked off, dude.
Oh,
What'd you get from the divorce? The kidney. I want my kidney
I
back.
want half.
Shit.
Give me half back. What are some comedians you say that helped inspire you?
I think, well, the one who like gave me the courage to do what I do is Chris Farley. And he's not even like a stand-up comedian, but just like his physical comedy and seeing like a chubby dude be funny and use it to his advantage to make people laugh. Like that changed everything for me in middle school. And so I started doing that more and using my weight to like make others laugh, you know? And then me and my dad started watching this comedian named Robert Schimmel. And that dude, he was just raunchy. And I remember I watched it with my dad, and I was like in 8th grade. And I was like, shit, man, I can't believe I'm watching this. This is fucking dope. Because I couldn't watch stuff like that, you know? And so, like, I remember one time, like, I think we had already watched it like 2 or 3 times. And I'm sitting there, and I'm watching it with my dad. And my mom comes in, and she's like, what are y'all watching? I don't want him watching that.
Yeah.
Jonathan, go upstairs. And my dad was like, honey, yeah, he's already seen it. It's fine. We can watch it. And so, like, I was like, hell yeah, Dad, badass. Like, badass. And, like, we just sat there, we watched it. I'd always quote it, and, like, we'd always, like, be on the road, and I always quote that special. My mom would hate it, but my dad would laugh his ass off.
Yeah.
Like, we'd be on the road, and, like, I'd be, like, quoting shit in the back, you know? So, like, it's... but also, you know, like, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Richard Pryor is, like, one of my idols because he started the self-depreciation comedy, you know? Like, he lit himself on fire smoking crack and came back and made fun of himself about smoking crack and lighting himself on fire, you know? So like that shit to me is like, that's a lot of my comedy. It's like self-depreciation shit, you know? Like I love making fun of myself. I love laughing at myself and turning something into a joke, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I have like a weird sex story or like something happens in the bedroom, I'm like, oh, this is fucking hilarious. This is going to be a great joke.
Material.
Yeah.
She gets all mad. She's like, fuck, I'm going to be in his stand-up.
I know who he's talking about.
No, dude, one of the, a girl I was talking to, something had happened in the bedroom with her and I made it a joke and like I made it into a joke and I filmed it in one and I sent it to her and she was laughing her ass off. She was like, you're fucking stupid. I was like, I know, but it's fucking great, right? I was like, they fucking love that joke.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You got some.
Yeah. Let's talk about hip hop, man.
All right.
Polar Bear. You used to rap, bro.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Wait, you used to rap?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
I really want you to come out of retirement, bro. Do the bricks, bro. Do the bricks one time, bro.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people want me to come out of retirement, but I don't know.
How do you think hip hop intertwines with comedy?
I mean, it's totally different for sure. Like, I thought that I was going to have the upper hand of, like, being used to being on stage when I went into comedy, you know? But you really don't, because it's different. Like, it's just you and a mic, no beat in the background. Because, I mean, if you're doing hip-hop, if you're doing music and you mess up, the beat's still there, so a lot of people aren't going to know about it.
Yeah,
you know, unless you fuck up bad.
Yeah.
You know, but if you fuck up a couple of words, you know, then you're like, oh, well, they don't really catch it.
And all these kids don't even have the beat just playing anymore. They have the lyrics on there and all that shit, so they just be dancing to it.
Lazy motherfuckers. Tone.
Lazy motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Eating Thai food out of a barn, motherfucker.
That shit was pretty fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't expect it to be that good.
Yeah, we got a little Thailand across the street. Tone had to grub down before we started today.
It's literally a fucking barn.
It looks like a barn,
Like
an Asian barn.
Oh man, and it says Thai food on it. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
that shit's fucking crazy.
That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie, man. Don't fool in the motherfucker.
It be popping. If you know about little Thailand, you know what's up.
You fellas want some pad see you? You want some egg rolls and spring rolls and shit like that?
And it's so fucking funny because I seen a Mexican poke his head out the back, bro.
Fuck yeah.
I was like,
No, very authentic.
in the front. They always keep him in the front. Hey, I bet you he goes back there. He don't even have a fucking accent no more. Hey,
He's like, hey.
They want some beef fried rice. Come out in a minute. Nah, man, that's cool, man. Man, what made you do like the skits that you do, bro? Like, I love the fucking Thea skits, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Like real shit. But what made you like? You just woke up one day and like, man, you fucking talk shit about my aunts. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was so during the pandemic. My old roommate, Mo, I think you met Mo, right? Yeah. So he had been pushing me to get on TikTok. And I was like, dude, I want to get on fucking TikTok. It's for kids. Like, I'm not doing no dances. I'm not doing that shit. He's like, dude, just fucking get on it. And he had been pushing me since I quit my job. And I was like, dude, I don't want to fucking do TikTok. And so, like, when the pandemic hit, I was like, all right, well, you know, he's like, dude, just do it. You're not doing shit. I'll help you get unemployment. I'll help you get the PPP loan because you just started your business. I'll get you money. And
Scamming.
And I was like, all right, fuck it. No scamming. No scamming.
Oh man, I see.
No, sir. All right. I'm paying that shit off. My white side, okay?
Credit. He has credit.
Fuck yeah. Ladies, what's up? No, he was like pushing me to get on. And I was like, you know what, dude? I'll fucking get on TikTok if you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, just do it. And I was like, all right. So I put out a couple of videos and like nothing really happened. And I was like, all right, dude, there. Like, fuck, it's done. Right?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I went back on and I like did some other videos. And then something happens to me. Like, if I can't figure something out, I get frustrated or pissed off. And then like I just focus in on that. And then I start like reading articles, looking at YouTube videos, trying to figure out the algorithms of TikTok and all this. And so I went down like a really like crazy loophole, you know? Yeah. And it said every video and every article that I read said you have to release 2 to 3 skits a day.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's fucking stupid.
That's what I thought too.
That's fucking dumb.
That's why I don't want to get on TikTok.
And so I told my roommate Mo, and I was like, you know what, dude? I was like, I'm gonna do this shit for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'll give it 2 weeks, and I'll release 2 to 3 skits a day. I'll give it my all, just so I can, you know, prove to, you know, whatever, or just do it for you, you know. And so I did, man. I did 2 to 3 skits a day, and I was fucking working, but I didn't have anything to do. And I was getting money.
Pandemic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was getting money already, you know, and he got me like, I mean, unemployment. He had got me the PPP loan. I was doing the Thirsty Thursday, so I was making extra money with that.
Yeah.
Like, I was making money hand over fist. And I was like, you know what? This might be my last shot to like actually like be home and not do anything and try and get like my skits going, you know? And so literally, bro, on the 14th day, I was like, fuck, dude, like I'm exhausted. I don't know what else I can do. I'm going to grab one of my jokes and I'm going to turn it into a skit. And so I did. And I grabbed the joke about like having Fruity Pebbles on my white side of the family and having Fruity Bites on my Hispanic side of the family, you know? And I made that into a skit and it blew up. And people were like, we want more of this. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, this is what y'all want? The whole fuck? Like, this is my life, dude. Like, I can make up skits all day.
Yeah.
And so, like, for 2 months straight, I just made up a whole bunch of skits about, like, growing up half white, half Hispanic and just throwing them out there because that was my life. So it was just such an easy thing to write about.
So once you popped, did you have to continue doing 3 a day, or were you able to slow down a little bit?
I would do, once I popped, I think I took the 2 to 3 skits a day mentality for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then after that, I would do like 1 to 3 a day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd put 1, sometimes I'd put 2, sometimes I just throw something just to throw something up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to lose that streak.
But you already had traction going, so it was like, okay, you have to get that momentum, and then you can kind of take that mentality down a little bit. But that's how
it's pretty much solidified.
Yeah, man. After that was it, man.
I'm scared to tell you this because I don't want my phone to go missing at the end of this. But I got like 30 skits wrote on my phone, and I was like, man, if I tried to do that, that's only like 2 weeks worth of material, and it took me probably a month to think of all these different skits and shit. So I'm like,
that shit is hard, bro.
It is, man. It is. You have to really sit there and put the time in to like look at.
I ain't gonna lie, I wrote some shit down too, bro. And it's mostly about my kids.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all after this.
Mine's all about the studio and the rappers I work with. And shit. It's always what you got going on in your life. Yeah.
That's what it is, man. That's comedy. Like legit. And comedy is, I mean, if you watch the new Chris Rock special, it's about his kids and money and Will Smith and like what he sees, you know?
I was looking at it earlier. I was contemplating, like, man, should I watch this? Or not.
I loved it. I thought it was good.
I haven't checked it out yet.
But
I've heard a lot about it.
It's I think it's one of those things where like Chris Rock is a comedian's comedian. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like Dave Chappelle, like his new shit, like a lot of people like really don't fuck with it, you know? But like comedians fuck with it heavy because he's literally standing up to like the PC culture and like fighting for comedy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what like Chris Rock was doing, like going up against like the anti-woke movement and like, I don't want this woke shit. I don't want everybody. Why is everybody so fucking sensitive? Stop playing a victim. Stop doing this. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that shit because they're pretty much the front lines of comedy because they have the fuck you money.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't have fuck you money, so I have to kind of watch what I say.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, man. Maybe I want to host the Oscars one day. I don't fucking know. You know.
I was just about to ask you that. Like, how does it feel like having a, you know, like really watch what you say nowadays, man?
It's fucking weird, man. You know, especially like. I mean, I was born in 85, you know? So, like, the 90s and the early 2000s.
You didn't care.
People said the most, like, derogatory shit. They did not give a fuck, you know?
Shit up to 10 years ago, basically, and then it just it went sideways.
It did, man. But, you know, there's starting to be some pushback with it, so I don't think we'll ever get back to the 90s and early 2000 days, you know? But there's definitely some pushback with it, and there's our people who actually love that type of comedy and that type of sense of humor, you know?
I think there's more people who love that than not. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think they have enough voice. You know what I mean?
Man, people just got to stop being sensitive. That shit's... I think that's a fad right now, bro. I think that it's a social media fad because social media is still new. You know what I'm saying? Within the last 20 years, all this stuff that's going on right now, I feel a lot of it's going to die out at some point because people are just going to stop caring. You know what I'm saying? Like... Maybe when we're 50, you could start saying, you know, whatever you want again.
No, man, social media has everybody has an opinion now, you know, and everybody feels so fucking entitled.
Yeah,
I have this many followers, and did you see what he like? Oh, shut the fuck
or
up.
the fact that somebody could message you at any time of the day, and they're like, "Hey, bro, I messaged you," and it's like. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
I got a lot going on.
Right. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I saw it.
Yeah.
That shit is raw, bro. Like, if you don't hit them back, too, like...
Oh, they get in their feelings, bro.
Yeah, real fast.
Like, why ain't you answering me back?
They don't know.
Girl, or what the fuck?
Yeah. They don't know what denial is or anything. Like, not denial, but...
It's a river in Egypt.
Yeah, just being told no, people can't take that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've hit up... probably 100 people to be on, you know, the Bricks or a podcast episode, and they just didn't respond to me, and it didn't hurt my feelings or anything. I just kept pushing. Maybe someday they'll see me, hit me up, and I'll be like, all right, finally. Yeah. I've been trying to get at you. Yeah. But I don't know. People just get in their butts too fast.
Yeah. No, definitely. 1,000%. And that's the thing that'll happen. You know, like if you reach out to people and nobody like gets on the podcast or they don't want to get on the podcast, they leave you on red. Once this shit starts blowing up, then people are going to reach out to you. The same people who left you on red or didn't want to do the podcast are like, I can't. They're going to hit you up and be like, hey, man, you think I can get on that podcast now?
$1,000.
Yeah, legit. Everybody wants to jump on the ship once it starts going.
Nah, this is cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I got you on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we go back 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I was like, man, let's you know, because we usually do hip-hop, you know what I mean? But I was like, man, shit, let's get Polar Bear on this motherfucker, man. He used to rap.
Yeah, apparently I've known him for a long
time ago.
Yeah, apparently I didn't know that I knew him for 8.
I didn't know that I knew him, but I knew him.
Hey, man, I didn't realize it was just that recently that stuff started popping off for you. I guess it's because I've kept up with other stuff that you've done with Tone. When Tone had that other page, y'all did a skit, and it kind of like did pretty good traction before. In my mind, I was already like, okay, this dude's got some shit going, but I didn't realize it took till COVID, basically.
Man, him and my girl, man, they used to make skits like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And bro, like, she posted one time, bro.
Was it the short dude one?
And got like, 70,000 followers from one, bro. I said, bro, it's so much harder for a man, bro. Like,
it is.
I just hear you saying 2 weeks worth of stuff. And she posted one skit one time, bro.
2 months worth of shit,
bro. Like, bro,
because you're ugly, bro.
not even for me, for him, bro.
Yeah, man. It's that.
She's not a comedian. She just wanted to fuck around.
It's a bunch of thirsty ass dudes. Like, damn, she's fine.
Follow.
Let me send her a fucking rose and say thank you for accepting my request.
Weirdo. Hell yeah. Bro, like, man, I'm sorry, babe. But man, bro, she used to get the most wildest shit in fucking Snapchat, bro. Horrible, bro. I'm talking about the most nastiest, horrible shit, bro. One time she shouted me out, bro. Yeah. I started getting all that nasty, horrible shit.
How many motherfuckers came at you?
Bro, yes. Horrible, dog. I said, I love you, man, because she used to get like 500,000 views, bro.
Yeah, I know. You told me. Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, don't ever shout me out again, baby. I love you, man, but don't ever shout me out, bro.
You gotta make like a personal account or
Bro,
something.
they were sending me nasty shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm not in. That's not what we do.
500,000 views, and all she would do is this.
Yeah.
That one fucking snap. Like fucking weirdos, dude.
It's funny though, man. But like, how does the comedian world treat? Did they treat y'all different, like female and male comedians?
I don't know. That's kind of a hard question because, like, I know, like, I have like some female comedian friends, and I know like dudes hit on them, Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know if that's. If they feel that or what it is, like I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know, like, as a guy comedian, I fucked up because I used Polar Bear as my name, and I didn't really think of.
I was just gonna get into that too, man.
Bear.
Where did that come from?
Well, Polar Bear is.
Oh, you had hella dudes coming after you.
For the people who don't know, in the gay community, the term bear stands for big, hairy, fluffy gay guy. I'm big, I'm hairy, I'm fluffy. Go fuck yourself. Okay, like that. And I had a bunch of like gay dudes hit me up and whatever you do, you're cool. Love you, cool. But don't send dicks to me. Okay, like that's one thing. And like the worst thing about that was like on Snapchat, I would get like dicks and I would get something and I'd go through and I'd hit it like, dude, what the fuck, bro. And then I go back to block them and like I hold down on their name to block them and it replays the snap. And I'm like, now this motherfucker thinks I want a replay of his dick. Like, no, dude. No. It's fucking awful. There was one guy who sent me a fucking dick video and it's the only time that I was ever intrigued because he had like a fucking. Listen.
Don't say it's the white person's side.
No, listen, motherfucker. He had an angle that I had never fucking seen before, and I was like, what the. God damn. All right, nah, fuck. Block that motherfucker. That was impressive, but fuck you, sir. Like, no.
He took a mental note. He's like, okay.
I got an angle.
Like, I don't even know how he did it. Like, I tried to do it, and it didn't work. The
lighting was just phenomenal.
I don't even know. Like, he had like a leg up, and he was like bent down. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, what I'm talking about, like, when they sent my girl, bro, it was like worse than dick pics, bro.
What were they doing?
Bro, like
sucking on toes and shit?
No, bro. That's normal, bro. That's normal. Nah, bro, like shit, bro. Like, yeah, like
what?
Dumps, nigga, like fucking gross as fuck, bro.
Man, she's pretty. Hold on.
Look at this log.
could be on your chest, but you playing like, ugh.
Hey, Taco Bell, what are you doing?
Steamy Steve or something.
The fuck, dudes are weird,
bro. It was horrible, bro. Like, and
that's like some shit that you send to your homeboys. You know, like if you had like a fucking big shit. One time I took a shit and fucking it had it came out and like literally there were two C's. It was C and it was C. And I don't know why the shits look like that, but I sent a picture and I sent it to my homeboy. And I was like, when your shit says it has closed captioning. Because it literally had C and then C. I was like,
if he snaps you, bro, don't open that
shit. It happened once in my life. Out of 37 years, I've never seen it. So I had to share it with somebody. So,
well, we're glad.
Yeah, it's fun.
How'd he respond to it? Oh yeah, it does.
He just said a whole bunch of laughing emojis. He was like, fucking John. I was like, yeah. Anyway, so we having a good day.
Man.
Bro, you're basically the biggest comedian in Austin, bro. How does that affect you? Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't really think about it. I don't really see myself as like anything big. Everybody's like, you're fucking famous. Like, no, I'm not, dude. Like, I'm just fucking.
You are, bro. Like, you got the whole city's proud of you, bro. Like real shit.
No, and that's dope. Like, it's really dope to like have the whole city proud of me and everything. But I still feel normal, you know? Like, I try and stay humble and grounded as much as I can, you know, because I've seen people let this shit get to their head and then they start, like, acting like somebody they're not, or they start getting all, like, big shit, you know, like, oh, this shit's easy. I do this shit in my sleep. Like, all right, dude, like, calm the fuck down, you know? Like, fucking humble yourself.
You're really working at it and shit. It's like, yeah, chill out.
Yeah.
Is there, like, comedian beef in the city? Are there comedians that come at you kind of sideways because you're doing what you do so well?
Not really coming at me sideways, but they're definitely like, there's some pettiness, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of people, but, you know, I've heard of some shit, you know, that was said behind my back and, you know, even like in San Antonio and stuff, but like, I don't care. Like, I don't let the shit get to me. It's like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, that's fine. Like, I understand.
I'm interested in some of the skits that you did before you blew up that didn't really like, you know, get their shine.
Shit. I was just literally throwing everything into the wall, seeing what stuck.
Okay.
I didn't like just whatever the fuck. Like, he came up with a really good skit that one time that I did with A-Marie, wanted to go pick her up and she had all the kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, he came up with that skit and that fucking did really well. I came up with the skit to do with A-Marie and it was like the differences with relationships on Snapchat between like the beginning and 6 months, like 6 months in.
Yeah.
Because I'd always see my homegirls get into relationships and these dudes are like all happy and like they put the filter on them and like, ha 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 ha. And then like 6 months later, they put the filter on them. They're like, man, get that shit off me, man. Get that shit off me. I don't want, why you always do that shit? And I was like, damn, I just saw this motherfucker like literally 6 months ago and they were happy as shit. And so like I got A-Marie and it was great, dude. Like it went well. And she's not even here. But there was one, I was like, dude, we have to get one where like you come downstairs and I'm at the fridge and I'm drinking Dr. Pepper out of the bottle and I fart. And I was like,
that shit was fucking hilarious, bro.
I was like, fuck. And I didn't want to add a sound effect. Like, I'm all about like doing my own stunts, even if it's farting, you know?
Had a microphone to fart.
So like, she came up and she was like, Dad, baby, cleaned up. And like, I was drinking and she's like, I told you stop doing that shit. And I looked back, I go, it was a nasty fart. And I don't ever have nasty farts. Like, I was like, I got to fart. I was like, I don't know what it's going to sound like, but let's fucking do it. And she did it, and we had to cut it right there because we both were like fucking laughing.
Bro, that shit's funny. It's so crazy, man. I remember that shit, man.
But you remember like all the comments? Everybody thought like we were actually together?
Yeah, bro.
I saw that. I remember that.
We get like hate comments, bro. Like,
yeah, like, damn, she's fucking mean. What a bitch. She's fucking mean.
Why do you do him like that? And, like, bro, shut the fuck out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Was this on the TikTok?
No, I think I had posted. Okay. I might have posted that one to TikTok. I don't know, but that was like Facebook days. That was like 2017, I think.
Okay.
It got on World Star for like 30 or 40 minutes, and they took it off.
What? They took it off? What?
Probably somebody said something about copyright laws or some shit.
Okay. Well,
but I didn't give a
Dr.
shit.
Pepper?
I don't know. I didn't give a shit. Like I wasn't gonna sue him. Like fucking post it.
Yeah.
That was pretty loud though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was on the road, bro. On the fucking road. Yeah. So let's talk about law of attraction, man.
Okay.
How do you think that like help with your success?
I mean, it's definitely helped for sure. You know, like I know that if I was still living with my roommates and making skits and seeing what stuck to the wall, I wouldn't be like getting hit up as much, you know. There's definitely women that hit me up, and I mean, I think it's a mixture of stuff, you know. I think it's you know, seeing a man doing his shit and handling his business is attractive to a woman, you know, because like there's so many dudes out here who don't do shit, you know, and when a woman sees a dude like handling up and like doing shit and like on top of his things and like has his own crib and like going on tour and doing things, like that's attractive to him, which I get, but it's hard to like cipher through like the ones who legitimately appreciate that and the ones who are like actual gold diggers and looking for like, oh shit, yeah, you got some money, okay, cool, you know. So like, yeah, so like that's kind of like my big thing. Like even right now, like being single, like I don't know if I could get with somebody that I just met, you know, because like I don't know their true intentions, you know. So like it's always like in the back of my mind, of like, well, yeah, like we're vibing, but why are we vibing? You know, like would we be vibing back in 2017? You know, when I was like trying and I was working and I was hustling and I was trying to do things, you know.
So it's harder, like our relationships, basically.
Yeah, definitely. They're a lot harder, man. And you know, like recently, like I've kind of just been like keeping to myself, you know, like on the cool. Like I have like, you know, a couple of female friends that I talk to, and you know, they're, you know, my backbone and stuff, you know, and they're there for me when I need, like, because you know, like you get a woman's advice that's totally different from a man's advice, you know. Yeah. They have like that loving, caring, nurturing vibe to them. So
they stop crying like a bitch.
Yeah, you know? I can cry to them, you know. They'll be, oh, it's okay, fucking pussy, but it's okay.
Bear turns into Drake. Bear handing out you're better than this to the strippers and shit. You're at a strip club, nigga. Throw some dollars, man. Shit,
trying to give them roses and shit, like, bro.
I think she likes me.
That's one thing that I'll say. Like, I don't give a shit. I do get emotional about like my comedy and my journey. Like when shit happened, like when that Hollywood Improv gig happened. Dude, I could not control the tears. I was crying like a motherfucker, dude, because I just couldn't believe that I was going to headline the Hollywood Improv, you know? And, like, literally, like, before the pandemic, I was trying to get on shows and trying to, like, do anything I could to make ends meet. Yeah. And now, coming out of the pandemic, it's, I didn't see it. And now getting out of the pandemic, I'm headlining the Hollywood Improv where so many, like, legends have been, you know, like, that shit. Oof.
It's surreal, right?
Yeah, man. That's cool. That shit, I get emotional. You know,
what's the biggest crowd you've ever done like a comedian performance for?
Nothing crazy. Like
stand up,
300, maybe a little over.
300. You know? Okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
So like nothing wild.
But then they get filmed and televised and shit, right?
No.
Or was it?
It's just like a stand up comedy, like at the Improv. I was at Tempe, Arizona.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I have like big crowds in like California. Like usually like. They'll usually be over 200 in Cali.
Yeah.
They really fuck with me out there, which is amazing. So
that's what's up, man. That's cool as hell.
Yeah. How did you feel like when you first seen Sold Out show?
Man, it's crazy, man. Like it really is surreal. You know, I didn't really know what TikTok did for my comedy career until my buddy Jerry Garcia out of California. He had a show at the San Antonio Improv, the LOL Comedy Club. And my buddy Israel hit me up and he's like, hey man, you want to do a guest spot? Like Jerry said, if you want to do a guest, you can hop on. And it was like in July of the pandemic. And I was like, I don't know, man. That's still kind of, I'm kind of scared because like at that point we really didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, I don't, if I catch it, like me having sleep apnea, I don't know if it's going to fuck me up or if I'm going to be in the hospital. I don't know if it's worth it. And then like literally 2 days before the show, I woke up and I was like, man, what are you doing, bro? Like, you really, like, God's given you a platform and you're not going to believe in God to protect you and take care of you. You think this disease is stronger than the God that you believe in? Like, where's your faith at, you know? And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And so I hit up Israel. I was like, hey, man, I was like, you think I can still get on it? And he's like, fuck yeah, like, do it. I was like, all right, cool. So I made a promo and I put it on TikTok. And before I posted it, I think there was like maybe 30 or 40 tickets sold. And at that time they were doing capacity. So I think it was like 150 total. And I posted it 2 days before and it sold out. And I didn't know it was for me. I thought it was for Jerry because Jerry was like, did an HBO special and all the shit, you know? But he's from California and he was coming to Texas. But I still thought like, well, shit, Jerry has a lot of fucking followers. He's fucking funny. He's a great dude. So we went there. I did the show. And like when I went on stage, I literally did like 10 minutes set, you know?
Yeah.
And they called me up and the crowd went crazy. I was like, oh shit, it's a fire ass crowd. All right, cool. Like I didn't think it was for me, you know? Like I was like, well, that's gonna be a fun show. And so like I did my shit, I got off stage, and then we went to go sell merch afterwards. And I was out in the lobby. And I remember setting up my merch, and there was a line full of people, dude, like waiting to meet me, buy merch, take pictures, all this shit, right? And so I had been there for like 20 or 30 minutes, and like one of the people asked one of the bartenders, like, "Hey, what's the line at right now? Like, is there a lot more people?" And it's like, "Oh, dude, that thing's wrapped around the whole club."
Yeah.
And I heard that, and that got me like emotional.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, like when you put so much blood, sweat, tears, time, losing sleep, all that shit into something, and then you hear that it's finally paying off, that shit's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know? And that's it's something that I feel like is still growing. You know, like I really feel like this year we're gonna grow even more, you know? Yeah. And it's been at a slow and steady pace, like my growing. Like you remember the first video that I had that went viral was the shower video in 2016. Yeah. You know, and I thought I was like, oh shit, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Nope. It took me 4 years to get something else to pop that changed shit. So like, it's always been a slow and steady drip with the comedy game, but I'm good with it.
Yeah,
you know, like I love my life and where it's at right now.
I love hearing that story though, right there, because it's like you walked into a surprise party and didn't even realize it was your surprise party. You're all like,
"Yeah, I did."
And it's going crazy, and it's all for you.
I didn't, dude. Throw up in there. I was like, "Oh hell yeah, this is a fucking badass show. It's my show," you know? Like, yeah, dude. Fucking, it's crazy though, man. It's a beautiful thing though, man. I love what I do, and I'm very blessed. And the people who support me and fuck with me, they're amazing people, dude.
Yeah,
like they're just out of this world amazing. So
that's fucking awesome, bro. Did you celebrate your millionth follower on TikTok?
Yes, I
did.
You do? My brother.
That's a fucking lot, bro.
He sent him a gift basket. He
sent that a million, bro.
No, I had a
million followers, bro.
It's fucking nuts, bro.
That's fucking awesome, bro. That's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anybody in Austin gonna do that like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was nuts. My brother popped an Ace of Spades bottle. And I was talking to a girl in New York at that time, and she sent me a fruit basket with like balloons and shit, like saying congratulations and everything. And we had steaks and shrimp that night.
Hell yeah!
So we had the steaks and we had the shrimp.
That sounds like a Saturday. Dude.
Had an Ace of Spades bottle. And, yeah,
he ate it off a Cambodian stripper. Dude. I want to hear some shit like that.
Nah. We stay low key.
She had caviar titties, nigga. Like
you said, Ace of Spades bottle, right?
Yeah,
that's a pretty expensive bottle right there, right? How much does it go for?
I don't know, fucking like, $350 or $400
or something.
Yeah.
Free to him.
Yeah, for me it was, but you know.
Man, bro, it's so crazy, bro, watching like the growth, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah,
it's insane, man. Like it still. There's many times where I don't feel like it's real. You know, like being in the green room and like going out and seeing like a crowd that everybody worked hard for their money and paid to come and see me, and just to think like even when like I trip out because like even when I'm getting ready in my hotel room, like. I'll be getting ready before the show, and I just think about people planning their whole day around going to see me that night. What am I going to wear?
Yeah.
We got to eat. Okay, well, I'm going to come home. I'll drop the kids off over here. Make sure you're dressed. Well, I'm you know, like that shit's a lot of effort. Fucking wild to me.
That's cool that you still think about your fans, though, and what they're going through to get to see you and shit. It's dope.
It's beautiful, man. I had a show in New York in September, and this couple missed me in Tempe, Arizona. And they're like, hey, we flew out here to come see you.
That's dope.
From Arizona to New York.
Yeah.
Like, we just figured we'd make a weekend out of it. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
That's cool as hell.
Yeah,
like, that's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Oh boy, Tone got you up here for free, man.
They brought me Tips treats, but I'm not eating it. So
yeah, he didn't want our Tips treats, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I mean, I was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I seen it, bro, and I seen when, bro, and then it's so fucking crazy. Cause at one point, bro, I seen you were gonna give up, bro. Like,
yep.
You were like, man, fuck this. I'm just gonna stay with my job and shit. I think we had a conversation about it and shit. And I was like, nigga, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done already did a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And bro, and it's fucking wild, bro. He got some million followers, bro.
He didn't give up though,
like,
man.
Bro,
That's what's dope. Yeah.
And man, like you were afraid to quit your job.
Yep. I didn't know if I like, I don't know. It's scary, man. You know, like when you've been working since you were 15 years old, nonstop, you always had a job. You always had like that steady income coming in. And so like quitting your job and just relying on your skill set in comedy, even though you're not headlining, you're barely featuring, like that's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
So
what's the day in the life of Polar Bear right now?
Right now,
wakes up, takes a shit.
Wake up, try to take a shit. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Milk of magnesia.
No, because I wake up fucking at the ass crack of dawn. So I've been waking up at 5 a.m. lately.
Oh, shit. I'm barely going to sleep. For real.
So I wake up at 5. I stretch out, I pray, I journal, and then I'll go downstairs and I'll work out. And usually, like, once I drink my pre-workout, I'm like, there's the shit I was trying to get out earlier, you know? And then I take a shit. And then,
what about that, like, caffeine type shit gets you on a...
Man, I'm telling you.
Bro, I can't have a sip of coffee. Boy, I'm on that goddamn toilet, man.
Have y'all had the C4 energy drinks?
Nah, those make me nauseated. I think I've had one, but...
That shit. Let me tell you something. That shit, like, when you drink it, like, you feel like your face, like, tingling.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's just like, ooh.
That's like the pre-workouts used to do that to me, man. I'd feel it all tingling.
Man, I don't think y'all should be drinking that shit.
Man, that's how you knew it was working.
I ain't never had my face tingling, my boy.
Man, it's legit, bro.
When you live in a gym life right now, you going to the gym a whole lot?
Yeah, well, I have like 2 machines in my garage.
Oh, okay, that's what's
up. Like I just do it at the crib.
So you take a pre-workout and then hit it for like an hour or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, when you're like in that life, bro, and you taking them pre-workouts, that tingle is like, okay, it's time to go. You don't really want to even get started till you start feeling it. Yeah.
Literally. It's a thing for sure, man. I love it. Like it's so I do that, and then normally I'll like cook breakfast. I put on like a record and I'll cook some breakfast and shit. But like lately I've just been drinking these protein shakes.
Okay.
And just taking a shower and then coming down and like trying to do skits, trying to work on stuff. And
you work on material every day?
It depends, you know. I always try and do something every day, you know, whether I'm shooting a skit or whether it's like, okay, I want to brainstorm today, and I'll just sit there and I'll look at like a whole bunch of different skits and like, okay, I'll get like motivation, like, oh, okay, well, I'll use this sound for this one, or like, you know what, this kind of reminds me, they could have done this way, so let me do it this way and flip it, you know. So but sometimes I'll sit there for like 2 hours just going through shit, trying to come, and sometimes I don't get shit.
Me too.
Yeah. Man, so whenever you first started popping and you would have like a post start hitting like 60,000 views and your phone would just be going crazy all day, did you just stare at it and keep uploading it and trying to see like, do you do that still?
If something goes viral, yeah.
Yeah, you still stay stuck to it and you're like, oh shit. Here we
Not
go.
like stuck, but like I like to wait for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'll check the notifications and then like I'll come back like 2 hours later.
Okay.
Like let me see how many more views do we have?
Yeah,
You know, how many more followers do we have? How many more shares do we have? Type shit. Like I'm a geek when it comes to like algorithms because I studied them for so long. You know. So, but this year I'm gonna get a social media dude and he's
gonna do it all for you.
Yeah.
It got to the point where it was hard to respond to everybody and do all that, right?
It's hard, man. It really is. You know, like my Facebook page DMs, like those get away from me like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was just looking at that today. I had 100 missed DMs in the last month and a half, and I was like, oh shit. I had to start responding to people being like, hey fam, I don't dislike you or anything.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, but you can't do that to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just can't care about their feelings, bro. And it sucks to say that, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you don't owe nobody anything, bro.
Yeah,
and it's only gonna get bigger, bro.
Some of them I'm like, I do fuck with, you know what I'm saying? But I might have forgot to message them back 3 weeks ago, and I'll be like, oh shit, you know, man, I still love you, bro, but I'm sorry. You messaged me at the same time 6 other people happened to message me, and that shit just went.
Yep, they fall through the cracks.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
How did you handle that at the beginning?
In the very beginning, I would reply to everybody. Every comment, every DM, everything. And I would literally put time, like I would sit there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'd like put on my AirPods and I'd put on some music, and I would just sit there and I would just reply to everybody. And then it got to a point where like, shit, I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm doing so many shows. I'm on the road. I'm doing this. Things are pulling me from every which way, and I'm not able to reply to everybody that I want to reply to.
Yeah.
You know, but the beautiful thing is why I do it so much is because when I'm at shows, there will be people like, hey, I messaged you and you messaged me back. It was so amazing. Thank you. You're so awesome. I'm like, oh, dude, thank you. Like, I don't remember them, you know?
Yeah.
But just the fact that, like, they think that it's fucking great that I messaged them back. I'm a fucking normal dude in my eyes, you know? I don't really see myself as, like, big, you know? And so it's just, it's a beautiful thing, man.
You have humility.
You know? Yeah. Like,
it's good.
It's beautiful, man. And, like, there's been some very beautiful things on this journey and very, like, also like tragic and beautiful things, you know, like I had a show in Salt Lake City in January, and I remember doing the show, and there was a couple right there to my stage left, and it was a dude with the cowboy hat on, and he was with this girl, and I started like giving him shit, like, oh shit, my Theo came, what's up, Theo? You know, like just like fucking giving him shit and like messing with the couple, and, like making them laugh, and they were just laughing the whole night, and like a month later, I had somebody hit me up on Instagram, and they were like, hey man, I wanted to say thank you so much for that night you came to Boise. My prima was there, and it was the last memory that I'll have with her because she passed away. Mm-hmm. And all I remember is her laughing. And I saw that dude, and like I fucking broke down, because like that shit, like knowing that like I had such an effect on somebody, you know what I'm saying? For like their last memory with their cousin was laughing at my comedy show, and that he took the time to reach out to me and say, hey man, thank you. You know, like that shit, tragic, but beautiful.
Yeah.
And it hurt because like she was, and I didn't know her, you know, but like just seeing her smile and meeting her afterwards, she was such like a light of the room, you know? So like it's crazy, man. Like, the things that I see on this journey and the things that like I do on this journey, it really is surreal, and it really is fucking wild to think that like me on stage telling dick jokes like creates such a big moment for others. Yeah, you know, like it's nuts. It's fucking nuts.
Remember that dick joke you said? No, the one at the end though.
Not the dick, but the dick jokes.
Yeah.
That created beautiful memories.
Yep. Oh yeah, my dick doesn't create any beautiful memories at all. I'm just telling you.
My girl said you used to do vision boards, man.
Yep, I still do.
You still do vision boards?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
So my first vision board, everything on it came true. And the only thing, well, no, actually that came true too. Yeah, everything on it came true. And
like The Simpsons.
So I fucking, like legit. And so I did
that, bro.
I did another one.
Yeah, speaking into existence type shit.
Yep. I did another one, and just recently I did like a vision wall, like a timeline / vision wall. So it's basically like they're canvases. And I got them framed. I got them made at Walgreens. And I got 4 of them showing like where I've been. The first one is like a side-by-side shot of my first vision board of me on the stage at the Improv.
Yeah.
And then me on the actual stage at the Improv. And it's literally the same pose. The same exact pose I was doing on my vision board is the same picture that I didn't even get. The Improv got.
You need to draw it now with a whole bunch of money around you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
The next one, you get all that money.
I think you should get it drawn. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Keep forever, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, the 4 that I had that are photoshopped, I have a Netflix special one. I have a Radio City Music Hall sold out one. I have like a YouTube 100,000 subscribers one, and then I have a Saturday Night Live one.
Yeah,
because I don't want to be like a cast member on Saturday Night Live, but I would like to get big enough to where I could host it.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome, bro.
You know,
who are some big names that have reached out to you and said, you know, they supported your movement and what you're doing and stuff?
Me.
Yeah, Tone Brigante, guy's fucking huge.
Yeah.
No, I haven't had like a lot of like big names, but Like Felipe Esparza reached out to me recently.
Okay. I remember
that. Great, dude. Man, it's fucking awesome because I grew up watching him. You know,
funny too,
he's hilarious, bro. Yeah. Fuck, he's so funny. He's hilarious. He reached out to me. The creator of Hot Cheetos reached out to me.
Yeah,
I was like, "Hey, I love your shit," which was like fucking
the creator
crazy.
Of Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, like this motherfucker creates Hot Cheetos. Like, hey man, I wanted to send you a package. He sent like a whole package, like different kind of fucking Cheetos, and I was like, that's fucking insane. Jay Perez fucking loves my shit, you know, which is crazy because I grew up listening to him with my family, you know, and like I told my tío that like Jay Perez reached out to me. No, really? No way, man. Like, yeah, dude, it's fucking, that's badass. Like, I know, fuck yeah, it is. So
be careful if Carlos Mencia says he likes your stuff.
Nah, man.
Jack mode.
Yeah, I got a Carlos Mencia story that's fucking pretty bananas. But
we gotta hear that.
Yeah, we gotta hear that. I heard of Carlos in a minute.
I went to go see him with my buddy. I'll keep him nameless. But I went to go see him with my buddy in Houston, and he was like, "Hey, you want to go see Carlos? Like he's gonna be playing." And I was like, "I don't care." Like, you know, because I already knew like all this shit, right?
Yeah.
I was like, "Whatever." Like I used to watch him growing up.
When was this?
I loved him. This was probably 2019.
2019. See, I loved him a lot in 2005 or 7.
That's when I loved him too.
Yeah, before all that shit was.
Everybody loved him.
Yeah,
he was on top.
I didn't even know he was still doing stuff in 2019. So
yeah, and then when I found out that he sold like jokes, I was like, oh, what a douche.
Yeah,
what a prick, you know. And his big thing is like, tell me what joke I stole. Tell me what joke I stole. Tell me what joke I stole.
Joe Rogan.
You know? Yeah, Joe Rogan.
And so
he told him.
Yeah, literally.
I don't fuck with Joe Rogan,
yeah,
though. I don't even fuck
man.
with anybody says.
That motherfucker.
He'll beat your ass.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, he will. So we went to go see him in Houston, and he fucking crushed. He killed. But still in the back of my mind, I'm like, whose jokes is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's crushing. Yeah, he's fucking killing.
Whoever wrote that is fire.
You know? And so we go back and we meet him. And, like, he seemed kind of cool at first, but then he started acting like a douche. And I was like, all right, dude, like, whatever. Like, I don't give a shit, you know? You're fucking Carlos Mencia. I'm not going to try to fucking go on the road with you. Like, I don't care, you know? And so afterwards, like, he's doing the merch line. It gets done or whatever, and we're sitting there. And, like, he tells my homie, and he was like, oh, dude. He's like, I didn't tell you. He's like, I did your joke in San Antonio about the roaches. It fucking killed. And I was like, what the fuck? And, like, my buddy was like, yeah, man, I heard about it. He's like, you did? I knew somebody would fucking tell you. I knew somebody would tell you. It's like,
that's why he fucking said it, because he didn't want to get checked.
He's like, that's cool, man. That's cool. Because my buddy is, like, super down to earth.
Wait, so your buddy had his joke stolen from Carlos Mencia. He strikes again, man.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting there like, is this motherfucker serious?
Yeah.
Like, you talking all that shit about you don't steal jokes, and, like, literally I'm sitting here and you're like, yeah, I stole that shit.
Yeah.
And it killed. Horrible, what the fuck?
We all know that he steals that shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if somebody came up to me like, hey, man, you know that joke you have about, like, jerking off wrong? I did it in fucking... I'm like, what? What are you talking about? It fucking killed. Like, dude, I know. That's why it's my joke, motherfucker. Like, what are you talking about? Like, hey, you know that song you got? I fucking did it. It fucking killed. Like, the fuck? Like, dude.
That's fucked up, man.
You watch South Park?
Yeah.
It's not called cheating. It's savvy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Man, I want to give a shout out to Alexandra. She's always in the comments and showing love on Facebook to everything we doing and stuff. I appreciate you so much.
What's up, Alexandra?
Yeah. And hey guys, if y'all got any questions for Polar Bear, just let us know. Shit, we can start it off. You got any questions for them?
I really don't.
All right. So.
Deer in the headlight.
How's y'all's night? I don't fucking know.
All right, yeah, but y'all got any questions, just let us know in the comments and we'll talk to them.
How's your Latino side feel about what you're doing?
They love it, man. My tia, before she passed...
sorry to hear that.
Nah, it's all good, man. It fucking sucks, but it's cool. She was on the phone with my dad, and like I was telling her, I was like, hey, tia, I was like, you gotta, next time you're in town, we gotta do a skit together. Mm-hmm. And she was like, yeah, we'll do it. And I was like, all right. And I was like, yeah, tia. I was like, everybody loves you. Like, they're all saying like, hey, we want to see your tia. We want to see your tia. We want to see your tia. And she was like, okay, pero ontas mi royalties. Like, I want my royalty check. and my dad was like, he'll write you a check. He'll get you a royalty check. And he's like, no, I want a direct deposit. I was like,
She made it to one of your shows before, right? You brought her in and your uncle up there before?
My Aunt Debbie did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my Aunt Debbie did, and then my Theo's been to a few of my shows.
Okay, yeah.
So it's funny, the last show that my Theo went to, he brought this girl that he was talking to, and she's like, I think she's like a first grade teacher and like one of the deacons at church and stuff.
Oh, goddamn.
And like, so she was like, didn't know what, and I told my Theo's like, let her know that I'm rated R. Okay, mijo, I will. He did not let her know. Because I'm sitting there fucking talking about coming on tits and like,
see her.
Yeah. She would look at me, she like she would just like turn to the side like,
and it just throws you off. You're like,
I didn't give a shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. If you're there, I'm not gonna fuck up the show for you. Yeah. Like if you're not comfortable, sorry. Everybody else
give her the best performance you could.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on you, you know? I mean, come on, dude. Like, and so like when
the deacon,
turn into grandma's
asshole, bro.
Well, you know, not physically, but metaphorically.
Just aims at him like, yeah.
Hey, after every joke, he just points at her. That one was for you, first grade teacher.
But when they like after the show, like I told, like my Theo was like down and take pictures with people, but she was so ready to go that like he took a picture with me and he's like, I can't, mijo, I gotta go. And I was like, all right, that's cool, Theo. I told you to fucking tell her. No, mijo, I did. I was like, no, you didn't, Theo. You didn't fucking tell her. I know you didn't, because she was way too like, you know, she'll be fine. She was all right, mijo, I just gotta go. I was like, all right. But yeah.
That's what's up.
Else, man.
That's fucking cool though, man. I like So, do you have any plans to get in, try to get any movies that are gonna get out here? We can
Man, I would love to see that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
that'd be dope.
I don't have any plans, but I'm open to it. And I'm
open
down
to
for
it.
it.
Yeah.
Like literally all I want to do is like get paid to make people laugh.
Fucking Pornhub's gonna call. Hey, we seen that podcast. We heard you want to do some movies.
Man, my dick looks small on camera. Unless they watch it on a big screen, then it's nice.
Fucking idiot, bro.
There's a stunt double for you.
True, I'm just saying.
Hey, some more abs and shit. And then you look at the polar bear.
It just shows his face. What is that?
We just made a new skit. That shit is funny, bro. What's that one dude's name, bro? You went viral with him for the Christmas shit.
Oh, Chris Perry.
Yeah. That was a pretty big name, bro. He got a lot of traction, right?
Yeah. He's cool people too, man. I told him I'm gonna make fun of him soon. So he's like, nah, that's cool. Because like he does, like you've seen his videos lately.
Nah, I haven't.
He fucking talks about like women and like if you have a good girl, you should keep her. Because if you lose her, you're gonna lose everything that's valuable to you. And like he just does like a bunch of those videos. I was like, dude, I want to do one where I get a beanie and like I do it just like you. And like either I'm like making fun of you or like I'm doing it like for men, you know? Like, and he's like, do it,
man.
I was like, but I want to make sure you're cool with it before I do it because I just want to do it like and talk shit about you because you're good people. He's like, nah, I appreciate you checking in with me. He's like, do it. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, that way people talk shit in the comments. I'll be like, nah, he's in on it. Like it's my boy. Like it's cool. Yeah. You know? Like, so
what's the venue you look forward to going to?
Shit, man. I literally just had like a conference call with my manager today, and we're doing like comedy clubs this week. Like, well, not this week, but this year. Like, we're trying to do like more weekends and stuff, you know, which is great because I've been doing like Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, like in comedy clubs, even Tuesdays sometimes, which suck because we were like, why are you coming out here on a Wednesday? Like, dude, I don't fucking. You think I picked fucking Wednesday, dude?
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
So we're gonna start doing more weekends, which is great. And then in the future, we're looking like to do like theaters and shit.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's what I really want to do. Like, I really want to get into the theater scene and like doing like theater shows, you know, because I've done like a couple and they're fucking great. You know, like I just love them because the stage is big. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You move around. The laughter is like really huge because it's coming at you. You know, so it's great, man. Like I love doing like theater gigs. So like that's something we're building up and working up to. You know,
yeah.
And so I think the social media dude that we're working with, he works with like a lot of big comedian names and shit, and runs their social media, like he's building them up, and like he used to be GMs at like different comedy clubs. You know?
Yeah. So he has connections to these different places. Yeah.
Yep. And he knows all about marketing and like all this shit. So like if he takes over, like he knows exactly what to do, when to do, how to post, and everything. So,
what kind of promo do you put behind your stuff? Do you like post something and then put a little paid promotion into it sometimes?
I do a bunch of Facebook ads.
Okay. Facebook
ads. If not, then I'll do. I used to do like skits that were promos.
Yeah.
Of like me packing up and like Thea asking like where am I gonna go and like Theo coming in and talking shit. And
then, I remember that.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, oh, well, I'm actually going here, this to here, and this and here and this. Oh, yeah, and so it's people watching like, oh, this is a new skit, but then it's like me pushing my dates.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So yeah.
Does Aunt Debbie only cook with salt and pepper, bro?
Man, look.
Bro, does she, dog? Come on, man.
Look,
the world wants to know, dog.
Aunt Debbie, not as much. No.
No salt and pepper.
No, like no, she makes no, she can make some good food, and Debbie can, and I'm not just saying that because she's Aunt Debbie, but like
but the other aunt,
she can. Yeah, there's another aunt that we'll keep nameless who like brings mashed potatoes, and I'm like, who made these? Oh yeah,
her food at the potluck doesn't get touched at all.
Man, the mashed potatoes are dry as fuck. Like you put gravy on it, they just turn like solid. Like gravy's like, nah, I don't want that shit.
Fucking gravy rolls off the mashed
potatoes. It's rough. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say her name, and she probably won't watch this. So
you ever ate potato salad with raisins?
Fuck, fuck, no.
Bro, God,
fuck, no.
That was the whitest thing I could think of. My bad.
Man, I ain't
never seen that
either.
I've never even seen that.
I'll just be making stuff up and saying white people eat it. The hell is even that?
I don't think that was made up, bro. I mean, I've never seen it, but I don't think it was made up.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But no, fuck that. And if I did see it, nah, I'd probably fucking knock it off the table. Like, oops, I dropped the fucking shitty potato salad. Sorry.
Hey, I could just see her just picking it up and throwing it on the ground.
Oops. Hell yeah.
Anything?
Nah, I don't have
questions.
No questions. He does his own stunts. Yeah, he does his own stunts.
You do your own stunts?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's what's up. I like your merch, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, that shit's nice.
Appreciate it.
You don't have nothing on you?
No.
Man,
you got the hat.
I see you got the beard going on, though, bro.
It was longer before.
Yeah, mine.
I trimmed it down.
I cut it off.
That shit, like, and I had to, like, trim it because I was just, like, getting tired of it, bro. Because I'd, like, wake up and it would just, like, be
bro,
like every which way, and
one side going up.
Like I fucked my cousin last night. Like,
hey, Chris is all stay quiet.
Yeah, beard.
Yeah. Let's talk about beards now.
Oh yeah, you got some weed killer on your beard. That's just patchy as fuck. Oh, Patch Adams looking at it.
Nah, man, it's crazy. I can't grow shit over on this side yet. It's fucking nuts because I've been shaving forever, man. This shit, it just goes right fucking here.
Motherfucker shaving day and night. What the fuck, dude?
He's half Hispanic, bro. That's what you got there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get like no racist comments or nothing.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You ever did your lineage?
My brother did.
See what kind of white y'all have in y'all?
My brother did. My mom did a lineage.
Yeah.
All white.
All white? Well,
not even
what
like
does that even mean?
Not
European.
Well, you know,
the
like
mountains of Caucasus.
You know, like some people be like 0.01, like African American. She got nothing. Nigerian, nothing. She got like Germany, Switzerland, like just the whitest of fucking whites. I was like, damn, you're white as fuck, mom. No wonder we're all white. Your genes are fucking strong, dude.
So are you the first or second gen? Like, is your dad from Mexico?
No, that's my Hispanic side's like from Spaniard. Like they're Spaniard.
Oh, Spaniard. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. That's why you're light also, because Spaniards are a little lighter complected.
Yeah,
okay, that's
but we grew up in South Texas.
I hear it in your S's now. Yeah, this.
No, I don't fucking say. I'm at Barcelona. Not doing none of that shit. Yeah, no. But we grew up in South Texas, so like it was a Mexican culture all around us, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was the thing. Like when I first like started going viral, the Latinx community came after me because they didn't like that I was like doing Mexican culture and I was Spaniard.
What the fuck is Latinx, bro?
And they're fucking PC, but like they're like, no, you're cultural appropriation, and you're doing like, why are you doing Mexican content when you're Spaniard? Like, fuck you. Like, this is how I grew up.
Yeah. You should have responded in them big
Texas
pointy boots. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I love those boots.
Stop dances and shit. Nah, that should be funny as fuck, bro.
That's his new skit. We're gonna see him next week in the boots.
I'm finna buy this nigga a rooster, man. I ain't fucking playing, dude. I am not fucking playing. I'm finna buy a rooster, dog.
The boots are kind of cool, man. They funny as hell,
bro. Imagine getting kicked by one, bro. Like, fuck, they're all pointy and shit.
Yeah, you just give people like the foot swipe. You know what I'm saying? You hit them with it from the...
I ain't gonna lie, I'm an asshole, bro. I'll probably be tripping my kids and shit. Yeah, watch my fucking boots, man.
Yeah.
My girl said, tell him ever since he became famous, he looks different, lost weight, teeth got straighter, and he doesn't turn red anymore.
Hey, get your girlfriend.
Is he a clone?
I'd be fucking stuttering like Joe Biden if I was. A half white, half black, Hispanic. Shit. Shit.
Man, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, people know something's up with that nigga, man, and everybody just it seems to like look away type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, that's fucking nuts. It's crazy, especially when you think of like Trump, like when everybody would like. There was news stories upon news stories upon news stories about Trump. That's all we fucking heard about. And I fucking hated it. Like, dude, okay, like. I get it. He's a dumbass. Like, can we just fucking talk about something else?
Yeah.
But like Biden, like you really don't hear a lot of shit at all.
No
like,
stories.
That's the fucking crazy. Like, could you imagine if Trump was talking like Biden? Oh, bro. Like, you know, I'm not conservative. I'm not Democrat. I'm not nothing. I fucking hate politics.
Yeah.
But I call it like I see it. And when I see motherfuckers like if Trump was talking like Biden was talking. There'd be so many news stories. Is he fit to be president? Like they were talking about shit.
Bro.
Like I remember going back into like the hotel room after a show, and they'd be like, one of them was like, "Is Trump fit to be president? Being overweight?" I was like, "What the fuck? Like, are y'all fucking serious?" He's like, "Well, yeah, he eats McDonald's and he drinks Diet Coke all the time." Like, shut the fuck. And he's all fat himself. Like, dude, shut the fuck up,
bro. I remember when it was on Obama's ass, bro, for that fucking tan suit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They will freaking
for a tan suit,
bro.
I don't remember this.
He had a tan suit.
He had a tan suit, and that's all it was.
That's it.
And they were on his ass with a birth certificate.
Yeah,
that's what I remember.
The Hawaii and shit,
bro. No, like they were like, he don't even look like a president, and we never had a president.
His name's Hussein. Also, they're like, his name's Hussein.
Fucking idiots, dude.
He's a terrorist.
Fucking idiots, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna say what people were like that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't us.
Barack Hussein Obama, son of a bitch. He's not my president. Stupid motherfuckers.
That shit's funny though, man.
He's not even black. Not our first African American president. Like, you're fucking dumb.
What color was Jesus?
He wasn't white. I tell you that. Tell you that right now.
Yeah, you got all quiet and serious.
That man was not white. That was not white.
Bro, racism, bro, I swear, bro. I just wish racism was like Dave Chappelle. You know, when he makes fun of racism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
bro.
It's fucking great, dude. Fucking great.
Like the chickens and shit, you know what I'm saying?
The
like,
fucking Clayton Bigsby.
Dog, that shit was fucking.
Condoleezza Rice. Sounds like a Mexican dish.
Bro, like Dave Chappelle is like that one comedian, bro. Like, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck yeah.
Like, God damn.
He's like, thanks, Tone. I appreciate you.
Literally, if you watch a Richard Pryor documentary, you will see a lot of Dave Chappelle. Like look at like how he came up and everything that Richard Pryor did. Dave Chappelle's done a lot of the same shit.
Yeah.
Especially recently, you know, like standing up against people. Because, like, a lot of people came after Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people have come after Dave Chappelle. Richard Pryor went to Africa. Dave Chappelle went to Africa. You know, like, their careers are very similar in a lot of different, like, in a lot of similar ways, you know? Like, it's crazy.
I don't know if we asked you this, but what comedian inspired you a whole lot as a youth?
Yeah, we asked him that.
We asked him that, right? Yeah. Was it Richard Pryor?
No. Yeah, he was one of them.
Yeah, he was one of them.
Yeah, Chris Farley's the one that gave me the courage, and then Robert Schimmel.
Was Chris Farley. I remember. Yeah. So, are you planning on moving to Africa?
Fuck no.
He's going next.
Spain. No. He's going to Spain. My people, look at that fucking asshole. Man, that's crazy. I thought you were Mexican, but I ain't gonna lie.
That's the crazy thing, is I know more about the Mexican culture than I do about the Spain culture.
Hey, it's where you from, you know?
Hey, bro, it's not really too much fucking different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's different.
I mean, we got most of our like last names and shit from the Spaniards. You know what I'm saying?
And that's about it.
Real shit. No. I mean, bro, it's like Mexicans and like even what is Joe Coy?
He's Filipino and I believe Mexican.
No, I think the Filipino. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they just left a whole bunch of fucking Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all mixed up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. Like, definitely be proud of who you are and your culture. You know, 1,000%. But I mean, at the end of the day, I just think like everybody's fucking human.
Yeah,
you know, like just fucking love each other. Like it's
no doubt.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, like I represent for the Mexican culture more than I do Spain culture because that's what I grew up in. Yeah, you know, like I thought I was half Mexican until I was 12 years old.
Yeah,
you know, and my grandma corrected my cousin, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what's a Spaniard? Like, I don't even know what the fuck a Spaniard is, right?" Yeah. They're like Spain.
But it seems like your family also did it too, because that's what you represent in a lot of your skits is your tios and tias acting.
That's what it was, because they were down there in South Texas.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing is like, I kind of like I got like a little intimidated when the Latinx culture started coming after me, because I was like, I don't have the fuck you money and I'm just starting, you know. And I was like, fuck, dude, I don't know. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Because I had so many people who would come to my shows.
Yeah, you got Latin love, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they would be like, I'm half white, half Dominican. I'm half white, half Puerto Rican. I'm half white, half Cuban. I relate to all of your shit. And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. Like, I will stand up and stand firmly for all these people because they can.
We're barely starting out, bro.
But they can relate. You know what I'm saying? No, but like seriously, because people who are half white and half anything, half white, half Cuban, half white, half Dominican, half white, half Puerto Rican, they can relate to this shit. Yeah. And so if like the Latinx community wants to come at me, it's like, okay, well,
beans are beans.
I didn't say that shit. Right.
He was thinking it. That's all I heard. No, but for real, no. You know, a lot of us Latin, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic, you know, we're basically the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
there's a lot of similarities, man. At
you
the end of the
listen
day.
to a lot of Latin music?
Mostly Tejano.
Tejano? Okay.
Selena.
I love Tejano, dude.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Would you ever move out of Texas, and where would you go if you did?
California, here he comes.
Yep. Either Cali or maybe even New York. I love New York.
Okay.
I love Cali too, though. Chicago's dope too.
You like New York City? You like the cities a whole lot?
Y'all some assholes, bro. Because I never been there, bro.
I'm not a city person. I like kind of more of like a Colorado in the mountains and shit. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I have to have a city to make the money that I make. You know what I'm saying? So that's my kind of give and take on that.
Yeah, I moved to Colorado Springs in 2016.
Okay, how'd you like it?
It was cool.
It was cool?
Yeah, there's no traffic part was the best part.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know? But like I missed like the barbecue. I missed HEB and shit.
Yeah. Safeway.
Fucking fat dude.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fat guy by heart.
Miss Whataburger.
HEB.
The barbecue. Miss Whataburger. Miss barbecue.
Yeah.
Fucking Colorado barbecue. Yeah. Don't do it.
It was awful.
So
their brisket's pulled. Like it's like pulled pork.
Oh,
brisket.
yeah?
Oh, no.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah.
I ordered like, let me get like a half pound of brisket. It was like I was like, no, I said brisket. Like, that is brisket. It's like fucking pork.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, why'd y'all shred it, motherfucker? It's brisket.
Put it back in.
Awful.
That's the Texan in him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit, it's not that far. You can drive down here once in a while and get some barbecue.
Nah, it was far. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
When he came back is when everything, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, started going up, bro.
A little bit, yeah. I was lost at first, bro. Like, I was like living with my parents. That was like a very low part. Like, that's probably like the lowest point of like the comedy journey was when I was living with my parents. I was 31 years old, and the only job I had was delivering pizzas.
And this was like 2016-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, like the end of 2016.
What did they think about your success, bro?
They love it, you know? And, like, it's dope because, like, even when, like, my dad was always, like, he was about it. Mm-hmm. You want to quit your job, do it. I'm like, I support it. You know, my mom was more like, I don't know, like, you should, are you sure? Like, you can work your way up in the company. And
European.
6 years ago, you know, you were delivering pizzas for which company?
Cragos.
Oh, okay. I used to work at a Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah. I've done Pizza Hut. I've done Gaddy's. I've done Cragos, but I was working at Cragos.
That's what's up.
And so it was just, it was a hard, like, I literally, like, I would fucking cry in the car doing deliveries because, like, that shit.
I was
like,
depressed as fuck when I was doing that shit. I'm not going to lie. I knew I had more potential than what I was.
Bro, I mean, I never had a job, so I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate. But I'll tell y'all this, bro. We have one life, and can't nobody pay me $15 or $13 or $12 an hour.
I wasn't making that much money when I worked at Pizza Hut.
Even at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't nobody pay me to take away hours of my life. I know I only got one, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I always, like, stood on that shit. Like, it's always embedded in my brain. Like, no, that can't happen. You like, people freak out so much, bro. Even, like, when you said your mom, like, she was like, I don't know. You know, that's the only thing that they know.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I never got into that loop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never something that I knew.
Oh, shit. When I was 16, my dad was like, you're going to go get a job right now. As soon as summer hit, he was like, you're going to get a fucking job. I've worked ever since then.
You see, my son, he got a job right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants his little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But I take him with me, like, when I do videos, or, you know what I'm saying? When I come in here, do music. I
ain't gonna cap though that working all those jobs and stuff, it builds that humility that you have because you experience life like a normal fucking person. You know what I'm saying? Like you can relate to people's struggles and shit that if you blow up at too early of an age, you don't know none of that shit. If you pop at 19, you didn't have no struggles in your life, really. I mean, we had to. I'm still working my ass off. I'm glad to see you popped off with what you got going on, man. That's cool as shit.
But see, that's the beautiful thing about the slow drip.
Yeah.
Because you're able to grow into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People who get like overnight success, it's hard for them to like really grasp that.
I feel like it's more with age, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is just my personal opinion about it. Like, it's more with age, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You learn to become not so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you did pop off at 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you would still be like how you are right now. But when you were 20, you'd probably be like how you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking assholes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, I'm too big for this, or
Cocky.
You know what I'm saying? Shit
George
like that.
Lopez.
Yeah, like weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's cool that my son got a job.
Yeah.
But I want him to know that
there's more.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I've always been there. I'm never gonna not be there. You know what I mean? Like, I've never had a job, so I never got caught in the loop. You know what I'm saying? But I see people stress the fuck out because they can't make ends meet. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard at a normal job. I don't know how people be doing it because I be running my own business now, so I'm like, I'm not struggling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see how people in this day and age can work a normal job and make it, especially out in Austin, because Austin's so damn fucking expensive, man.
Bro. Like, crazy. Definitely. It's crazy because we was just talking about, like, Republic Live and, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Austin before it is now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, it was fucking beautiful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and our kids, my kids will never know what that is. You know what I'm saying? They'll never see that.
Never see it, yeah.
Like,
I loved Austin growing up. It was beautiful, man. You could walk on the street and shit and not have that many people, like, out there with you, you know what I'm saying? It was more spaced out. Now it's just crowded. It's crowded as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? And I see the east side. I went to the east side like maybe like 2 weeks ago.
East side's totally different,
bruh. Like, white people just walking around, walking their dogs, riding a bike.
There's a spot she took us to last
on
week.
Chalmers.
Oh,
bro, it used to be crackheads, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? It was like I was in the Twilight Zone, bro. I was like, where the fuck are we at, bro? Chalmers.
That's what I was telling my manager when he was in town. We're like on the east side. We went to like Riverside, and it was like right there by that Dairy Queen. Where those like apartments that used to be there, those fucking crazy ass rundown apartments. I was like, my homeboy used to sell crack out of there. And he said, what the fuck? I was like, I'm fucking being real. Like that motherfucker sold crack.
I want to go to this nice restaurant off the 12th and Chacon.
What are you talking about, my boy?
That was like when they fucking turned fucking Leo's Tires on the east side. They turned into the tough fucking like
in the fucking
hipster bar.
Yeah, bro, that shit is wild.
That was fucking whack, bro.
They still kept the paintings of the Aztec. I was like, you fucking assholes.
They tried to make a name that kind of went around it too and shit. I was like, they're just buying all the shit up from everybody out here.
Where's Latinx?
Right? No shit.
For real. Yeah,
y'all that's what y'all can get mad at, motherfuckers.
They got their fuck you money. Them white people, boy, bought up the east side, man. They tore down what they tear down, Rosewood or something.
Yep.
That shit is wild. Austin is changing, bro. Like, how you feel about that shit? Like, whoa.
I miss old Austin, bro. I do.
Crane City, man. It's the Latinx.
Whoa, chill out.
They're coming for us.
No, that's nuts though, because I'm like a hermit in my studio all the time, you know. So I get out to Austin. I don't even like to go that way. I'd rather go to Bastrop, honestly, since I'm at like the halfway point.
Yeah.
But man, when we go to Austin, maybe like once a fucking month, and I just drive down to see what downtown looks like, it's insane now. It looks closer to Houston than it looks like Austin to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're turning like, bro, everything's getting like they're even buying up on Riverside, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I seen that. I went down Riverside not too long ago. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they put that shit in like a month, bro. Like, I'm like,
between Montopolis and Grove, they have that old place that they tore down and built up that whole. Yeah, it looks
that shit
different.
is wild, bro. Like, just seeing it, man.
Where that old fucking bingo hall used to be.
Yeah.
And Al Pastor and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like fucking
still there.
They moved it to where the churches used to be.
Yeah, we OGs in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We know our hoods.
These little youngers ain't never gonna know what Austin was, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man. I remember going to Riverside and hitting up house parties at like the fucking college like little dorms and shit.
Bro.
And then like going to the Taco Cabana and like eating tacos and watching fights in the parking lot and shit. Like that was my fucking jam.
2 a.m., bro. Somebody's gonna fight.
Yeah, we just sitting there with there it goes.
You just go to Crossing Place. You hit down Crossing Place, and that's where all the shit is, man.
Man, we used to call it a swimming pool. What do we call it, bro? I don't fucking remember, but shit, bro. I'm talking about it would be 30 people there at 1:30 in the morning and shit, bro.
Jumping the
Atlantis. That's what we used to call it, Atlantis. Like, bro, that shit used to be fucking fun, bro. Now I see it, it's like they even closed on them where the college kids used to stay and shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember
I remember Wickersham. I don't remember what the name of the apartments were though. But yeah, I hit up a lot of apartments over. That's when I first found out about like well, not really first, but that was like I remember going to those parties and they always had the fucking trash can punch.
Oh yeah.
With the Everclear.
Man, that shit was the jungle shit.
Yeah, jungle. That shit would get you fucked up,
man. 2 cups, man. I had some fucking wigging.
I had some morning walks of shame going to the HEB. No. Waking up like underneath the playscape of some random place.
No. I don't think I ever got that drunk. That's the white in them.
I remember one time I went to a party and I was high as shit. And there was some dude who was drunk, and he was just looking to fight somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, he had talked shit to me, and I was like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck your problem is. And I just walked into the party. And my homeboy was like, I can't believe you just did the motherfucker punky like that. I was like, dude, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm fucking chilling, right? Yeah. Later that night, he finally fought somebody, and he had a knife on him, and he stabbed the dude.
Oh, yeah.
And I told him, I was like, see, if I would have fought that motherfucker, I would have been down there, I would have been stabbed, motherfucker. Sometimes it pays off to be a bitch, all right?
Man, we had a party at my old place, and I had to stop somebody from stabbing somebody. Man, it was on some dumb. He pulled out a knife and was just like pacing around in the kitchen and was like, man, I'm about to take this little dude out. And little dude was like drunk and shit and was trying to fight him still. I was like, bro, you need to chill because your ass is about to get stabbed.
Right.
And bro, you need to chill because I don't want this shit going down in my crib, man.
Right,
I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Man, I can't really say no stories like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all my brothers, bro.
Yeah.
They will knock them out before they got a chance to do anything, bro. I don't see There was put them so many people to sleep, bro. I'll be like, man, bro, you
man.
I remember all right, bro.
I remember one time, me and Big Jesse when we were hanging out.
Oh fuck, bro, that's the wrong name, bro. Yeah. It was like a fucking game to him, bro. Like,
he loved it.
Bro, he would like just put people to sleep, bro. Just
like literally.
All you hear, hey, bro, every time too. Right, almost at the end of the night, all you hear is. That's Big Jesse.
Yep,
that's Big Jesse right there, man.
Yep, that mother. We were at the geisha room, and like I was sitting there and I was getting a drink, and like I look over and like he's looking at some dude next to me. He's like, and like he's looking at him up and down. I was like, oh shit. And so like I get a drink and that dude walks off, and Jesse comes up to me. He's like, hey, that motherfucker hit you? I was like, what? He's like, I thought he hit you. I thought he like bumped. I was like, no. I was like, he didn't. Like, he got a fucking drink, dude. Like, I don't know if like he might have hit my shoulder, but I'm good. And he was like, all right, cool. I was like, dude, you need to calm the fuck down. You're about to fight somebody because you thought that he bumped into me. Like, calm down, bro. Like,
you were thinking it.
Appreciate you looking out for me. Like, but fuck, dude. It's not worth it.
Man, one of the craziest things that had happened at a party was we had this house. It was in Del Valle behind the Sonic. I don't know if you know. Back when they used to have the Sonic in Del Valle and shit across from the prison. But, man, we were in there one time, and I had like 300 people in this fucking house, like this, not a very big house. You know what I'm saying? It was packed as fuck, and a fight broke out. And so we pushed the dudes who were fighting shit outside. They were in the fucking driveway beating the shit out of each other and shit. Somebody pulled out a gun. Everybody started screaming and shit, and a whole bunch of people dipped. But there's still like probably 200 people left at the party. You know what I'm saying? Shit just kept going on. We were all chilling in the house, and I'm outside in the driveway, and I see somebody say, cops! And so I look down the street, and there's some cops driving up and shit. So I told everybody, get the fuck inside. They all get in the crib and shit. Now it's just packed, like full of people. I shut the door and turned off the fucking front lights and locked it, and there's cars all down the block and everything. It's like obvious that it's our place. And I see the cops like through the peephole walking up to the front door, and I just turn around and everybody's like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm like, shut the fuck up. Everybody got quiet. Like you could hear anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just watching, we all hear the cops, doof, 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 and everybody's, I was like, shh. And we watched the cops, they fucking stand there and they knock, knock, knock and shit. And after like 2 minutes, they all dip. And I was like, they're gone. And everybody's like, fuck yeah. And some dude ran up to me and was like, man, where do I have my gun and shit? I'm like, bro, keep your fucking shit on you, fat.
What do you mean hide my gun?
Yeah. And I was in
my house, motherfucker.
I was like 19. I was still trapping at the time, so I was not trying to have no problems. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. As soon as they left, after 5 minutes, everybody was like, oh, we fucking out of here. You know what I'm saying? So they started pulling out. We started getting phone calls. Man, they were at the end of the block, started pulling people over and shit. I was like, oh, man. Idiots, bro. Yeah, so we just locked doors and said, all right, we done for tonight, man. That shit was crazy, though.
You ain't never had no shit happen like that on the road?
Nah, nothing crazy. Like, nothing like cops coming or anything like that.
No, I'm talking about, like, fights and shit.
I mean, there's been fights, but not at shows. Nobody really fights at shows. Like, there'll be people who are drunk, you know, talking shit. But normally, like, as a comedian, you kind of handle that shit. Like, you handle the shit, though.
Yeah,
you know? Like,
you got a shooter with you.
As a comedian, you know. Not even that. You just you heckle the fuck out of them because everybody's there to see you, and they're probably going to fuck up people for you because they love you.
Oh,
you know
what
I'm saying? So, like, it's...
Don't talk to Polar Bear like that.
Who's one of your favorite up-and-coming, like, comedians?
Probably my boy, Rap Barbosa.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking...
Yeah, he's killing shit right now, too,
He is,
bro.
man. And he deserves every bit of it, man. That dude...
He's fucking hilarious, bro.
He's a very talented writer. Like, his... the way that he writes and constructs his jokes. Even when I saw him before, like, he blew up, like, I was like, this motherfucker's going places. Because he puts jokes together that, like, people wouldn't think of. You know, and like the way he constructs it, it's like, dude, that's fucking genius. Like, fuck you. You know, like that's as a comedian, you're like, man, fuck you. I should have thought. Why didn't I think of that shit? You asshole. You know, like, but
simple but perfect.
Yeah. And the way he constructs shit, man, like it's a very talent and it's a gift that he has, and I love seeing like the fame and everything that he's getting. And I mean, just being on stage with fucking Dave Chappelle was like, what the
that shit was wild, bro.
Shit's nuts,
and I went and posted like George Lopez could never, bro. I had so many fucking comments, bro.
Yeah.
Like just by that, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck George Lopez.
Yeah, I bet.
Like that shit was wild, bro. Like he's really coming up, man.
Yeah, man.
And he's from Texas, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the best things. I love to see Texas people on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people up north, bro, they think that we're dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like country and you know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. Like that's what they think about us, bro. And that's not even nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Y'all ride horses down there?
I've always heard fucking a blue city and a red state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is wild, bro. Like people really, I don't know, man. Be on some bullshit, man.
They just want to hate on us, man, because we Southside.
Looking at, I seen some dude from New York. He was like, "Texas is not the South."
What?
Yo, bro.
We the tip of the South.
Bro, he went viral, bro. He went fucking viral, bro. Like, I seen a whole shit. I'm talking about thousands
We're
of
in North
comments.
Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Looking at
Right. Yeah.
Texas is not this. I was like, man, there ain't no motherfucking nigga. We call it dirty South. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? They talk about Atlanta is the South. And
Atlanta's part of the South.
Right.
I mean,
shit. I mean, I still consider Atlanta South Side shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Texas, Louisiana, you know, like that's how I feel like.
It's dirty.
Those are dirty. Stay out of Louisiana. I don't like Louisiana, man.
Man, Louisiana, bro.
They rough out there with the cops and shit, man. They tried to get my ass.
Man, shit. Fucking Florida. Florida is wild, bro.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Florida's fucking wild, bro. How many states you been to, bro?
Shit, man. A lot, dude. I haven't been to North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana.
It's easier to name the ones he hasn't been to.
Damn, what you
Like-
going?
I haven't been to Maine.
And he just named all the white states.
No, I've been to some fucking white states that didn't go well.
We don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mexican?
Beans are beans.
We don't have those around here. Like, man, I felt like in
You know where you're at, boy?
Yeah, that's funny, man. Shit, we actually running into about an hour and fucking a long time. Hold on. Hour and 35 minutes. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Yes, sir.
Rabbit.
Cool. So, yeah, man, if you have any shout-outs you want to give, you know, put out your handles for your Instagram and stuff.
Instagram, all that.
Yeah, man. If you just go to polarbearcomedy.net, you can find all my social medias. But if you want to just do social media exactly, go to Instagram, the Polar Bear Comedy. And then all the other ones are just, if you look up Polar Bear Comedy, you'll find me everywhere. So, yeah, man, look up the dates. I have the dates on my website where I'm going to be. And look out for the podcast I'll be launching in competition with these people. They're cool right now, but when I launch it, fuck them.
No comment, baby. No comment.
We don't want no smoke,
We
man.
support it. We support it.
With y'all. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I apprate y'all having me on. It was
have polar
fun.
bear tags on the outside of the building and shit. Like, damn, bro. Hey,
What's the name of the podcast?
Eglusive.
What?
Eglusive podcast.
Eglusive?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like exclusive, but an igloo.
Igloo. Oh, eglusive. Oh, okay, cool, cool.
I thought it was like a nasty.
I thought so too. I was like, egg what?
You fucking dirty man.
Yeah.
Man, and I changed my Instagram lately, so it's the.bricks.official. If y'all want to fuck with us and follow us, go to the.bricks.official.
Yes, sir.
Fuck with them.
Cool. And tell them what's your shit again?
Tom Brigante. Everything's Tom Brigante,
Tom
man.
Brigante, man.
Y'all know me. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I appreciate y'all fucking with us tonight. We'll see y'all soon. Appreciate you, Polar Bear, coming out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me on.
For sure.
Sir.
Thanks.